All right. Trying to get it right, dog. We trying to get it right, man. Dang, we out here. Dang, this junk is crazy. Trying to get it right though. Let me see. What it do, my guy? What it do? What it do? I'm trying to get this thing nice, man. I'm trying to get these little interviews, popping, man. Trying to get some content popping. You know what I'm saying? We working, bro. We working. We trust me. We working. Here we go. We gonna try this again. All right, it says it's adding you, my guy. Hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. All right, third time's a charm. I can hear you in my ear.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, sir.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. And I can see you. And I can see you. Let's
You know, I
go.
gotta bring my thing down a little bit.
Okay, okay. Do your thing. Do your thing. We're gonna do introductions. We're gonna do all that, right? Hey, take your time, man. We're gonna do all
I'm
that,
ready.
man.
I had to bring my chair. I
Okay.
had to bring my thing.
All right, all right, all right. So I don't know if we want to what we're gonna call this, so we ain't even gonna do no low titles right now. What we're gonna do is just get straight into it. My name is Monterious or Monty or TC, Montezuma, whatever y'all want to call it. But right now we got a special guest. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna call him a guest, man. We got a star in the building right now. We got a star online. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. I don't want to hype you up too, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
You
Let the
know,
world know what it is, man.
I ain't Raequan Staples. I do all this, y'all. I'm just out here. I do everything.
Okay. Okay. Now, how can they follow you though? I mean, how can they find you? I know you
Y'all
gave
can
your
find me
name,
on IG.
but
Y'all can find me on IG or Instagram.
what's
Same
the?
thing. Like Raequan. You put two X,
Uh huh.
two, and then slash Staples.
Bet. Bet. Y'all heard that now. Y'all gotta follow now, and I'll make sure I tag you. Put the Instagram in the comment section as well. All right. So it's Sunday. You just had an event at Live Bar, if I'm not mistaken. A couple days ago, you had another event. A few days before
Yesterday.
that, you had another event.
Yep.
How are you so busy, my guy? Like, what
I
do you
try to
do?
I try to stay consistent. I try to be out there doing my work. I try to meet new people, and they always you got to network. I try to network with people and bring myself out there
Hmm.
and tell people what I do.
Hmm.
And they started to get out. People just start hitting me. Oh, let's do this. Let's work. People that when they see me, oh, why you DMing me? Why you never? They be so busy, but they say let's work, and I'll be like, okay, we can do something.
Hmm.
It's all out there.
Yeah, that's how man you connected. You was like, hey, let's work. So like
Yeah.
what yeah, so for the people who don't know, what do Raequan do? I know you has a different name. See, you ain't bring that name up just yet. So what do Raequan do? And there's another alter ego, if I'm not mistaken, or another person that the world need to know about too.
Well, it's a genuine person. Like people, when they say, "What's your Instagram? What's your stage name?" and stuff like that, but like my name, I call myself Raequan The Wig. When I'm out there, and people know me, I call myself Raequan The Wig. So people never, they don't think that. They don't think that.
Mhm. Yeah. And and if I'm not mistaken, you said you do what? Skits? You trying to do
Yeah,
movies?
I'm doing all that. I'm trying to do all that. People, I got a team. Like people put me. I had like yesterday. Dude hit me up. We was at this spot. He said, "You want to promote some shit we got going on?" I said, "Okay." And then the guy was message dude. He said, "I like your goals." And he was like, "Okay, give me the." He said, "I want you to do this script,
Hmm.
this part." And I said, "Okay." And I was like, "We down."
Hmm.
He said, "I'm down."
Hmm. Hey, so now is this something that you've been doing, for the past 5 years, 10 years, or is something that you was, born out the gate, just wanting to do like acting or
I was,
what I mean? What would you say?
I was been doing this.
Hmm.
I didn't have no social media at the time. I was been doing it. I tell you, I been was like this. I was been funny. I just never had
Hmm.
a social media.
Mm.
I never had a social media. But when I went to school, people said, "Why you on job for YouTube? You funny? Why you gonna start doing this?" And I was like, I wasn't taking it serious
Hmm.
Since I had a social media by then and stuff I do,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been big. I would have been like way off the chart. People would have been booking me. They would have been doing this.
Mm.
I would have been in movies. I'd have been doing skits. I'd have been in movies.
Right.
Uh-huh. Shit. I ain't saying big time people, but people that do movies.
Right.
I would have been doing all that.
Right.
That's how,
Would you?
that's just how I was. I was just that type of person.
Right. Would you say you was like the class clown? Like, was you getting in trouble for
I wasn't even like
being
that.
funny? Uh huh.
I wasn't even like that. I, I was just fun. I would go places and make people laugh,
Uh huh.
stuff like that. I wasn't doing it in school like that, but I was just like, I, when I got out of school, I used to make people laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I just wasn't taking it serious at the time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now?
I could see
Yeah, somebody tried to call me, bro. Like on some, we working right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad we doing this, so I can edit this thing out and all that, bro. No worries, no worries. Like, like, I'm trying to figure if the Bluetooth still working on my end, man.
I could still hear you.
Okay. All right. Yes. Damn, that threw me off. So you say you've been doing it since middle school, right? It was in middle school or high school where you kind of like
I've been
started
doing
to
this since I
develop
was small.
yourself.
I've been doing this since I was small.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this
Since
since
you
I
were
was
small.
small.
Mm-hmm.
When I was small.
Mm. So did you have like family members that also was like, that you looked up to, or did you have like, people like Eddie Murphy or different comedians that you looked up to per se, or?
I had some. I had some though. Like he passed away though, but you know talking about what's that show? I don't know his name. I forget his name. He's a comedian too, but he's famous. He's had two daughters and a son, and it's in the movie. It was a TV show. I forgot the TV show name. I really don't be.
Is it?
I look like that again.
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Bertie Mac when you say he passed away. I
Yeah,
didn't know.
Birdie Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was Bertie Mac. Oh, okay, cool.
yeah,
Yeah. Dang. So that was who you looked up to, Bertie Mac.
yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen an interview with Bertie Mac, and he was saying how he used to work or whatnot, and he betted on his dreams basically. Like after work, he would go to the little club, the little comedy club, and sometimes he'll be sleeping in the car. His wife would be like, "Man, what are you doing?" And his wife actually, believed in him too and stuff like that. So gave him the range to just like go out late at night to go to the comedy club and stuff like that to pursue his dreams. So he made some sacrifices, and almost, was sleeping in his car at one point, if I'm not mistaken. Do you feel like you would do something, to that extreme where you would say, man, you know what, if I gotta sleep in the car just to reach my goals, would you feel like you at
Yeah,
that level? Or okay?
I will. If you're gonna chase your dream, you want to be there. You got to do it.
Word.
'Cause like you see, not a lot of times I've seen people don't chase their dream. They don't want to be big in what they do. They just like you want to be something, you got to do it. You can't stop. You just can't stop doing something. You just can't stop. You got to keep going at your dream. It's gonna be tough times. You're gonna have tough battles, but you just got to keep going. I try to push myself to keep going. If I don't keep going, it's not gonna do right.
Mm. Now, I think we talked yesterday, 2 days ago. You was telling me that sometimes with social media, though, it gets a little tough. Do you find yourself like, what would you say is the biggest challenge? Well, one of the biggest challenge for you on social media, if there is a challenge for you on social media per se,
The people,
the people.
the people, because you got to know when to post, you got to know when to drop, you got to do all this. And if ain't people gonna, you don't know who your real supporters is.
Mhm.
You're gonna know who your real supporters is.
Mhm.
You gonna know.
All right. Do you feel like a person who like where you're like, man, I'm gonna post every day until it happens, or are you kind of like selective, like you know you got value, so therefore you take your time, when it comes to
Take
your
my
next
time.
post?
Take my
Okay.
time. A lot of people tell me like this one dude told me, you gotta drop every day. No, you don't got to, but you gotta give
Mm,
yourself time. You gotta give yourself time. You can't just drop one video at every video. You can't just do that. You can't do that.
mm-hmm,
I'm coming the followers you get, you just can't do that.
mm.
You're gonna drop a video today, next week, you can have videos, but it's not dropping yet.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Like, do you get a chance to edit your own videos, or do you have someone that edit your videos for you?
If I don't edit my video, I don't know how to edit video. I don't even do all that.
Mm.
So I might do it myself if I practice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What about so because I'm trying to paint a picture here, right? So Raequan the Wig, like I see you at the EWU event. You was flicked up, taking pictures with everybody, networking. You know what I'm saying? You
That's what
was
I do.
moving
That's what I
around.
do. Like I tell you this, bro. And I go out there and network. Like yesterday, this rapper seen me. I did him way before the rapper. You don't
Mhm,
never know who people might be. That's why I network with people. Sometimes I go out. I don't go out there just to see what people got. Like to network with people. That's what it's all about. You supposed to go out there and network. I don't care who they is. You don't like. You didn't. When I tell you, you didn't know who I was.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? You didn't know who I was, so you had to go out there and do your thing. You just had to go out there and do what you got to do.
mhm.
So I could have been somebody you might have lost opportunity.
Right,
You ain't gotta be. Sometimes people don't gotta be all scream, having money, be famous, all like that. You just don't know that. You don't never know
right,
who I know.
right. And that's I
I'm the
don't know
type
if
of
you want to
dude.
tell me. Hey, you're so
Like I
wise,
say,
man. I mean,
and like I say, I'm the type of dude. I put people out. I say, hey, like yesterday, I went to lie about the dude. He rap.
uh-huh.
He already knew who I was. I said, hey, I got my manager. He rap. I try to put people on certain people. But that's just how it is.
Yeah. Okay. Do you so let me go back to the social media world, because that's one of the biggest things that I mean, we're on social media right now, so that's kind of like, this is like our outlet. um I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna say this, like, if the money is not on the social media immediately, is that still okay? Like, is there a
Yeah.
certain cutoff point, where you'll be like, man, all right, I'm just gonna, do a different type of route, or do you feel like you're gonna rock with it, all the way out when it comes to
I'm
social
gonna
media?
rock with it. I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna rock with it.
All right. Okay.
I'm just gonna rock with it.
Mhm. So have you made a connection with a person on social media that you never knew before, that that, like, it's like, man, I'm glad I made that connection? Or was there somebody so far that you have met, maybe in Jacksonville, that you wanna, was like, man, I'm glad I met that person?
Like what's the name? What's the name? When I've seen that EWC, I always wanted to work with him.
Seti Hendrix.
Yeah, I always want
Okay.
to work with him. He did. He see. I made his day when he say he loved funny stuff. So he say, drop me your number. That made when he inspired me because that made me cry because he said, keep going what you doing. Don't stop.
Mm,
And it like it blow it like everybody tell me this, keep going what you doing. Everybody see I be grinding. It might be taking pictures with people, it might be working with people, it might be doing something. But every time people see me keep grinding, God gonna bless you and it's gonna happen.
yes.
And when he said that, sometimes he gonna make you cry sometimes.
Mm.
Cause when
Dang.
he
What?
came up to
What?
me, when he came up to me, he asked me, did I rap? I said, no, I'm a comedian. And he dropped mine, he gave me a number that because he like funny stuff. And you know how many people like funny stuff? People love funny stuff. So like he said, soon we gonna work.
Dang. Man, that's deep, man. Did you know
How do
who
you
he
feel?
was? Sorry. Go ahead.
How do you feel when he say, okay, if he don't give him like a long time, he don't text you back, what do you do? Do you just wait, or do you keep text, or do you say, okay, what happened?
Mm. Me personally, with Instagram, now you can add people in the story. I think like after 2 days, after 2 days, if I don't hear from them, I have to add them in my story. I'd be like, yo, Sonny Hendrix, this is what I'm doing right now, just to kind of get his attention. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure, because you got to think, people be going on tour. You know what I mean? People still have family life, so it may like with you. You was like call. You know what I mean? We was supposed to. I was supposed to connect with you yesterday, but I ended up working, bro. I went to work yesterday, so I worked to 1 o'clock or whatever, in the morning. And you end up messaging me this morning. That made me like get up. Okay, let me check. Let me actually get back focused. Like, hey, I got some business to handle. You know what I'm saying? So the way you
Just like
did me,
I be
yeah.
telling people, so when you start something, don't stop, because you stop, you gotta just keep going at it. You gotta keep going at it. Don't stop.
Mhm,
You gotta chase it.
mhm,
You gotta chase it. Like me, sometimes I give up. I want to give up. Sometimes I be trying to. I want to give up. I want to do this. No, I want to do that. Cause I don't. It's like I ain't getting nothing out of it. And I ain't talking about this the money. Sometimes
mhm,
I want to get bored. Sometimes I want to go meet up like these, work with other people. But if
mhm,
you're gonna be ready, you gotta be ready.
mhm.
And that's
Yeah,
what I
that's
want.
important. Man, that's important. That's important, man. That whole being ready thing, like just
Don't feel like when people want to work with you, you gotta say, okay, send me your number, you work, and tell me we pick a date when you're not busy, days you're not booked, or days you're not doing something. You need to work because you don't know everybody be like I tell you this. I could do. You don't know if everybody be signed. You don't know who their manager be. Everybody be signed, but you just don't never see that.
yes, sir. Dang, yes, sir. Well, let's go to something for fun and lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? Because we like to talk business, but one thing I also want to do is get a fun side when it comes to these interviews. So pancakes or waffles?
Pancake.
Pancakes over waffles. You know what? I ain't gonna count. Waffles is not that good. Like waffles is not that good. I ain't even gonna flex. Like I ain't even gonna. Yeah, waffles is not that good. It's like waffles that fell off. Like ever since elementary, it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the Lego My Ego, like even that didn't even hit to me like when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Okay, if you had to choose one cereal to eat for the rest of your life, what cereal would it be?
I'm not really fun. I don't even eat cereal like that, dude. But like me, I'm not a cereal man. That's the point. I don't need to eat frosted flakes. Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I I could use that all. I could do that. But I don't really eat cereal like that.
When did you stop eating cereal? Was this like a thing that you was you the kid that when cousins came over and they was like you ain't want no cereal or something like that or
No,
like
like
okay.
I used to cook me. I stay at my grandma, so she always cook breakfast,
Uh-huh.
eggs, sausage, and all that. That's what I'm used to.
Mm.
I would never eat cereal like that.
Ah, I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now, was you born and raised in Jacksonville?
Yes,
Okay. Did you go to like high school like public school or
we're in a public school.
okay,
Duval,
what school if you don't mind me asking?
Duval County. Like you never heard of you heard of Inglewood?
Bro, you went to Inglewood?
Yeah,
No way, bro, Rams, bro, stop playing, bro. Hey, I was, hey, man, bro, Rams, yes, sir. I went to Southside Middle School, yes,
I ain't go to
sir.
South. I went to
Oh, you,
Matthew Gilbert. I went to
are you in
Matthew
the
Gilbert.
Matthew Gilbert? Oh, bro, that's what's up. Hey, shouts out to Gilbert though. Shouts out
Yeah,
to Gilbert.
and in my eighth grade year, I went to
Uh,
Mayport. In
okay,
my
so I don't know about Mayport, but
elementary,
shouts out to Mayport.
I went to Edge Robinson.
You in Andrew Robinson Elementary?
Yeah,
Dog, that's what's interesting, bro. I grew up on Main Street, bro.
me
Like when
too. I live on
what?
see personally. I live on Pearl, so
You
I
live on
live on.
Pearl? Uh-huh.
I still stay here, but yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah, man. I used to be on 40, bro. I lived on 44th in Maine, bro. I almost went to Gilbert. But we moved. We moved to the South Side, dog, and I ended up going to South Side Middle School. I didn't graduate from Inglewood. I actually ended up graduating from Robert E. Lee, but I went to Inglewood my freshman and sophomore year, bro. Yeah, yeah, it was crazy, man.
What's the name of it now?
It was like it's like the West Coast, West Side, yeah, something like that. They changed the name like after I left. Yeah, it's like West Side High.
Okay, Robert E. Lee. I didn't know that name.
Yeah. Oh, you know that. Oh, yeah, you're a young buck there. That be, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But nah, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you on that. So, besides besides the comedian thing, are you writing at all? Like, do you get a chance to like write jokes, or do you have jokes that come in your head? You like, oh, I need to capture that.
See, I'm not no joke. See, I tell people,
Okay.
you know, my thing for it. Like everybody be telling me, I ain't no joke. Hold on.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, hold on.
No, you good. I had to take the phone case off mine to keep it.
I ain't no. I don't do jokes. I keep telling like I do skits. I try to do funny videos. I don't do like
Mhm,
stand up comedy. I don't. That's not me.
mhm,
You see what I'm saying?
mhm,
I'm also in the movie industry.
mhm. Do you prefer skits that's solo dolo, or do you prefer skits with multiple people?
I do it solo dolo. I do it with anybody. I do solo dolo.
Mhm. Well, I'm saying like as far as your like your preference, because I know some people who didn't like working in group projects, in school. They couldn't stand group projects, you know what I mean? But I know some people who love group projects. I'm a group project junkie, you know what I mean? I like group projects. So would you say, would you prefer doing skit solo, or would you say you prefer doing it, with the group if you had a
I
preference?
could do it with a group. Depends. Hold on. Depends who
Hmm.
the group. Depends who the group is.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends who the group is.
Right. Like, do you get motivation? I know for me, like when for example, when I'm rapping, like I started rapping real, just plain until I had like another person rapping really good in a freestyle cipher, and then it turns me
Yeah.
up. That then it makes me want to go hard. Does it
Yeah.
feel like that with you? Like if you round other people that's like really grinding, does that make you feel like, oh, I gotta turn on the jets? Or do you get
Yeah.
that motivation internally, just like, ah, man, I want to make changes in my life, so that's what motivates me,
I
or a little
make
of both?
make changes in my life
Hmm.
like that.
Okay. Yeah. So is it that you have seen a different life, and you like, man, okay, now I know there is big dreams and big goals out there. I want to pursue that. Is it kind of like that type of
Hmm.
motivation? Like, hmm,
Yeah.
hmm, yeah,
I be looking at some people's videos
hmm,
I just keep going there. I just try to keep going.
hmm,
But
hmm,
you're gonna have downfalls sometimes though.
hmm.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. What would you say is something people misjudge about you? What do you feel like people who don't know you probably, if it's like one or two things, if they got a chance to actually talk to you, they'll be like, oh, this is
They don't know
this is Raequan.
the happiness I bring to people.
Mm.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm keep
The
listening. No,
happiness
keep going, keep going.
the happiness I can bring to people. They be like, oh, I like your spirit and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
they will never know. They will never know until they meet me. So yeah, I can. First thing is, I can hang around here.
Hmm. Hmm. Did you always find it easy to be I'm gonna say a people's person? Like, did you always find that easy to do, or did you practice that?
No, I had to practice that because sometimes I used to be
You had a
shy.
wow,
And I ain't gonna
dang.
lie, I used to be shy sometimes, but then I had got over that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I didn't like to see when I was small. I didn't like post. I didn't want to somebody to post me on no social
Mm-hmm.
media.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't like nobody to post me on my no social media like that.
Right.
I have to
Right.
be I have to be solo dolo.
Right. Can you kind of share with the people then, like maybe some advice on like kind of how you got out of that shyness?
Like I used to go around these I used to go around certain people. I just used to be like, let me get out. I was like, let me get out this 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 sergeant. How you say it? This sergeant. Like you get what I'm saying?
Wait.
Like stop being shy. Like I used to go around people.
Okay.
I used to like I'm a you could bring like I tell people this. My energy against people if I don't like you, my energy is no I'm not gonna talk to you.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna say nothing to you.
Mhm.
You
Dang.
know, I'm just not gonna talk to
Mhm.
you. My energy is
Mhm.
different. I just
Mhm.
do what I do.
See, but what's interesting though is you said you got out of the shy zone though. Like that's why I'm still finding that interesting because, like, I know for me, like, um, I realized I could talk to people through selling candy. Like I started selling
Yeah.
candy in
People
middle
don't
school.
you
Yeah.
different though. People different. Some people can't. Some people have talk to people a certain way. Some people get
Uh.
shy like me. I got shy because I had to get to know you.
Oh,
When I
okay.
didn't know you, when I didn't know you, I got a little shy because you never know.
Mm. So it's like once a person got a chance to know you and shake your hands and stuff like that, was it like, oh, I could be
Yeah.
myself now? It was like, boom, okay, now I could,
Yes.
oh, okay, got you. So you was always like you said, always like how you is. It's just like people didn't know
Yeah.
that because you didn't just put it out on front screen. You just wasn't out there. Let me just go
Yeah.
ahead and I got you. But once people start hanging around you, they like, oh man, dude, you a positive person. You like, you got
I
good
know
energy.
that.
You
Like I
like,
tell yes. And everybody be like, when they see my spirit,
mm-hmm.
they want to hang out. They like, let's go have fun. Let's go have drinks. Let's go do this. And I be like, people, it's my spirit.
Right.
It's my spirit. And I could tell you when you're my friend and not my friend.
Mhm.
I could tell.
Yeah.
But don't use me or play me.
Right.
I
Would
know.
you say you would you say you're a spiritual person?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I
what's
try to
up.
tell people that I don't try to hurt people, I try to bring people up.
All right.
Because I know I
That's
tell
what's
people that when I don't like this, like when I don't like you, I'm not even gonna say nothing to you.
right.
That's just how I was raised. Not me, not how I was raised for myself. If I
Right.
don't like you, I ain't gonna talk to you.
Right. That's fair. No need to put your energy and get your energy involved in stuff that you know what I mean. Yeah. And, what do you feel like? You do you? Because I know it's people in this world who kind of like feel like they can't trust people, right? Do
Yeah,
you got your guard up? When it comes to people, or is it just,
I
or
don't
do you
trust.
feel like
Like I said, like you said, I don't trust certain people.
okay, got you, got you, got you. So you go off vibes.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Well, let's get to some more lighthearted questions. You know what I mean? Because we always could talk, these tough questions and these, real deal questions. But let's get to something lighthearted. When it comes to music, who would you say you was listening to back, like maybe like 5 years ago, versus who is you listening to now, if you could kind of recall?
I really don't need. Like I say, I just try to. And I go watch. You might not even expect this. I listen to
Mm.
people that I like BG, but not they saying
Okay.
it's him. I listen to people that you wouldn't even know they rap. Like these people make music, but they inspire me because their music be hard. Like it's like I don't. You might think, well, I listen. Everybody listen to R. Kelly. People listen. I don't listen to him. I listen to him, but people you don't know I listen to.
Yeah, give me somebody real quick, just in case. I mean,
Like
dang, let
like
me let me
I don't
learn
even know.
something.
I don't know. I forget their name. Like yesterday.
Okay.
Like I give you example, like the dude, his name Blood Hana. He make music. Some of his music inspire me sometimes.
Mm.
You know
And
who
I
you put me on? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
like,
Chris. Uh, Chris, the dude you took pictures with. He had like the EWC pants on, shorts on.
okay,
I ain't know
yeah,
he. Yeah, I ain't know he made music till I watched your page, and you had one of his songs on there.
yeah, he made
It made.
music too,
Yeah.
but he be with like Slow and Slim and all them. He made music too, but
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
he made music too. He
Mm,
good too.
yeah. So you not into like the Gunners and the little babies and all that, and the babies and all that?
Uh-uh.
What? That's interesting. That's interesting. Cause you got on headphones, bro. So I know you be listening to music. I know you be
Not
jamming, bro.
not listen to them, but they not smart. I wake up and play them in the morning.
Oh, it's facts. I've been listening to a lot of Jacksonville artists lately, bro. I
I'm
ain't
trying
even
to
gonna
listen to
cap.
people that they go they I listen to people that music gonna be outstanding. People, it's gonna be like their voice
Mm,
when they hit, his voice gonna hit.
yeah. Dang, that's smart. That's smart. Do you have you ever did poetry?
I can hear you.
I said, have you ever did poetry?
No,
You never did poetry. You never have you ever been to a poetry type event?
I've been the one where you go out there and the girl like you go out there and show your talent like a talent artist talent showcase, but you go out
Uh
there
huh.
and write your name on a piece of paper. I've seen
Uh huh.
people do it before.
Okay. Are you a fan of it or?
I gotta get used. I gotta be around other
Yeah.
people that did it.
Okay. Got you. No, I say that because a lot of them be remembering their their poetry, and then they get into like those. It's kind of like acting in a sense. They become a whole nother person. When they get on that stage, that platform, and start presenting their poetry. That's why I asked because it's almost like another way to sharpen your tools. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Yeah,
yeah, like for if I was if I was like a rapper, like if I was like like actually a rapper, I would take like writing classes, and now I watch like movies and film classes so you can build on your storytelling abilities. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you ever was like a film student or just a person who studied films and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't really like that though, cause you got people that
Mhm.
rap and can't read, and they know how they can. You got rappers out there that can't do that, but they be making hella money
Mm.
off their music.
Yes, sir. No, that's smart. That's smart. That's smart. Are you right?
Be not as bad as they
Yeah.
bubble.
No, you right because people got natural challenge. That's why they say some things like people been telling me it's a gift, and I'm starting to realize more and more what that means. Cause I would like my girl, bro. She does graphic design, and she be telling me about like the different technologies and stuff, and I be getting frustrated because I'm like, man, I don't really know what you're talking about. But to her, it just sounds super easy. You know, I know you're doing your thing, so I'm just gonna be talking right now. I know you're doing your thing, so I'm
But
just gonna be talking. So, that's the only thing. When it comes to what I was saying. What I was saying. To some people, well, to some people, what you do is like, it's super like, oh my gosh, how do you do it?
yeah,
But to you, you may feel like, man, this ain't nothing. This is easy. I do this all the time. But for other people, it's like, oh man, like how does he do it?
yes. I like people that when you make music, and I tell people that I want to hear your voice. I want to hear you. I want to tell people that it's not about. I want you. I tell people that you want to wake up. I tell people that it's not the money. You want to wake up and have platinums in your house. You want to say, "Dang, I grind to do this. I got platinums. My
Mm,
music getting booked yet. It's not about getting doing shows, but that you got a platinum. Some celebrities that get platinum and don't get all that because these people not grinding. You have people get up 5 o'clock when they go sleep in the studio, and when they sleep in the studio, they working. They don't care to put money behind their work. But you got to put money behind your work. If somebody told you 500 and you know the 500 worth it and it's gonna be something, take that opportunity.
Mm. I didn't even think of it like that.
Take that opportunity. Cause you never,
You,
cause you first thing what you finna say.
no, I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Nah, bro, you gonna say what you finna say.
Because you said something huge, bro, that I never really thought of. You was like the platinum, like working towards that platinum record or that plat. And like I thought of this like probably like one time in my life, like, okay, why is you doing all this marketing? Why is you doing this? And I was like, you know what? I actually want to get an award for it. I don't
Yeah,
think
you
people
wanna
like
get a war.
realize that. Yeah.
You wanna get a war behind your stuff because you have people that
Mm.
make music be getting all the views, might make a meal, but they not getting no war behind their music. They're not getting no war
Wow.
behind their music. Like you wanna get a war, you wanna get a war behind your music. Like me, I might want to
Mm.
get a war for being the best comedian for inspiring people. Oh yeah, he made my day. A war for inspiring somebody, making people happy when they go through stuff and they watching my video.
Mm. Dang. That's huge. You know, as a way to give back. I mean, I'm just thinking now. I'm thinking that at a high level here. Like that would be so dope, bro, to have like Instagram awards, bro. Like on some like, yo, get a group of
Yeah,
people
that's what I
together.
say.
Mm-hmm.
You can start that though.
Yes.
Get an award. You get an award, and what you do, you can ship the award to them. But okay, hey, you
Yeah.
could do the best. You could say, okay, you do a couple people, you do a vote. Who they like the most, they put them stuff out there. That's what
Oh,
I
that's
think.
so huge, bro. Bro. This is genius. Bro, bro. We can't, bro. You came up with this on this Facebook Live, bro. I'm gonna let you know that's your idea, bro. That's your originated idea, and I'm
Yeah,
piggybacking off it, bro. So if anybody was to be like, yo, how is this even possible, or how did this came up? Just know, bro. Like you pitched a beautiful idea, bro. That's
so
like
you could
so
do it like
smart.
that. You can get 10 people. Like you could have who want to put their name in, write the name down, and then the fans. You do it like a month. You do it like okay, you do it a month, and whoever the
Hmm.
fans pick, and whoever getting the most likes,
Hmm.
that's who do it. That's who
That's gonna
get
be
the
so. Can I piggyback off this? All right. This is what
listen.
I'm thinking too, because it will also give the person recognition, because we could put it like this. We could say, hey, we got 10 people who've been doing very well on Instagram, right? We want y'all to look at their content, right, and just kind of like judge, like, who would you pick to receive, the grind the hardest award, or
Yeah,
the make me feel good award. And right, so now that gives the people like an opportunity to look at that person, right?
yeah.
But also, whoever wins, like, you gotta imagine how huge that'll be. Like, oh, I thought nobody was paying attention to me. Dang, I got a whole award. Like, bro, who is doing that, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so huge, bro. Hey, that's so huge, bro. You gotta get an award, just bro. You gotta get, bro. I gotta send you a trophy now, bro. Now I gotta send you a trophy so you could be the blueprint of how it looks, to get a trophy,
That's what I
bro.
mean. That's why I want to do like a one day. If I get when I come out, I want to do like a comedian day where all the comedians come out there and get an award. People,
Mm.
but like that's how I want to do it. I want to give
Yeah,
people award that's grinding. People that
mm,
people that don't even got to you don't even got to tell them to drop. They gonna drop something.
right. Mm.
That's how I want. That's how I want to do it. Like
June
me,
twenty
I grind
second.
every day. When I don't come out, I miss opportunities too. When I don't come outside,
Mm.
that's what I just keep going.
Mm. I like that. Call it the grind awards.
You gotta
Or,
grind. Don't be
yeah, the
something
grind awards.
like I tell people, don't be something you're not gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Like
Dang,
I
that's
did hear it.
huge.
Like football players, they grind every day. If they ain't got to practice, if they ain't got no, if they team not running, they still gonna go somewhere and practice
Hmm.
because they want to be something.
Yes. Yes. speaking of athletes, did you ever do any sports growing up, or
I mean, I wrestled.
you wrestled? That's what's up.
So
That's what's up.
I got, I remember people was telling me, oh, you need to keep wrestling going out there. But I liked it though. I used to come first place, third. I used to win. But coach used to tell me to come out there, but I didn't want. That wasn't me. I was a comedian. I really was the funny part. You know, you see a lot of people to wrestle, but their answer was music.
Yeah.
I was a comedian, so I was in there wanted to do that. I wasn't
Man.
all out there doing like that's why you want to play football. That wasn't my thing.
hmm Right, no, I don't get that. You know, people be always trying to put you into stuff, and it's just like, how don't you do it then? Why you ain't do it?
Yeah.
But no, because you look very healthy, my guy. So do you have a certain like food regimen, or do you stay away from fast food? I know a lot of people try to be healthy nowadays, and like I said, man, you look very healthy. So what would you say on the food wise? Should
I
people stay
eat
away
fast
from
food.
or?
I eat fast. I don't go with it. I just know how. You gotta know what you gotta know what you like to eat. I don't do drugs, so I don't smoke. I might drink. Don't get me wrong. Not every day,
Mm-hmm,
but I don't do drugs.
mm-hmm. Gotcha,
You never catch
gotcha.
me drinking. You never catch
Yeah,
me doing all of it.
right. But but food wise, you like what I mean. You pretty much
I
can eat
eat certain
whatever.
food. I don't eat out every day.
Uh huh.
Not like that. I don't eat out every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Do you try to like watch your diet and stuff like that, or you ain't really like
I try to
you
watch what
just
I eat.
oh okay, that's
Try to
what's
watch
up.
what I eat.
Do you get a chance to exercise at all? Like, do you get a chance to do like your push ups or you no?
Cause I be trying to grind on my work. I be trying to say what I'm gonna post today. What I'm gonna do. I think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. No, I got you. I got you. Well, definitely, hey, because you got to think if you're gonna be out and about, you want you don't want your muscles to be all tensed up or something like that. You don't want your calves, but you definitely want to make sure you
Yeah.
yeah, because we got that brain power. We got the brain muscles. I don't think that's a problem. Sometimes we got to get our bodies together, so we can perform. I know you're still
Yeah.
young and things of that nature, but you definitely want to be able to. Because I know it's a dude by the name of Mal. He lives here, man. And man, he got to be like in his 40s, bro. And but he look good, bro. He like works out and stuff like that. And he help kids. Like he actually help like little kids, kids and stuff like that. To work out and be healthy. And it's just
Yeah,
like
you gotta
that's
take care of
inspiring.
your kids. That's what I say. A lot of times people don't take care of their body
Mm-hmm.
until they get
Yeah.
older and they realize, damn, I should have took care of my body. You can smoke, but
Mm.
like you go, if you got a habit of stuff, sometimes your habit is you gotta stop.
Mm. Talk to the camera. Like talk to the camera. Keep going on that one. I'm feeling something. Go
You
ahead. Keep
gotta
going
stop.
on that one.
Like you do something and it's not, but saying you and like you're not getting nothing out of it. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't smoke if you a drinker. No, if you smoke every day, what you getting out of that? You can't
Mm.
do that high every day. You smoking every day, your body ain't gonna want it no more. If you keep smoking, then your body gonna give up and they ain't gonna want to smoke no more. It's gonna wake up one day, body gonna be sick and you ain't gonna want to do it no more.
Mm.
Cause you can see people every day. You might look at people right now. People be sick, but you don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
You might be touching people, you might tap people, people be sick sometimes. You just don't never know.
Mm.
You will never know.
Have you experienced somebody close to you in your life that was like that, man, where you like dapped them up and kind of find out that something was going on? Like how did you kind of come to realize that per se?
Not really, but I seen people. They wasn't close.
Right.
Yeah, I seen people. They wasn't close.
Got you. Got you. Yeah, nah, I got you. That makes sense. Yeah, you never know. So that's interesting, man. Like even with me, like I have muscle power. I be trying to tell people, bro, do not grab me, bro. People be trying to grab me and hold me and hug me. I be like, no, 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 I got muscle power. Please, no. I'm about to knock me down, but it be, cause like you said, you really don't know. You'll never know, man. You'll never
You'll
know.
never know
So
people what they go through.
yeah. But
You
it's
gotta
all love.
always, that's why I said today, you gotta always keep your health because you will never know. You'll get a certain age,
Yeah,
nobody ain't gonna want that. Nobody ain't gonna want that.
right,
Like certain food, you're gonna get older, you don't want that food no more.
right.
Cause you're gonna get used to it, your body ain't gonna want that stuff no more.
Mm-hmm.
Cause your body gonna know what it want. Your body gonna know what it want now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Uh, yeah. All right. Like I said, and I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, my guy. I'm loving this, and I really do like appreciate your time, man. So let's get like 10 more minutes of this, if that's cool with you. I'm gonna start asking
Yeah.
a little bit more lighthearted questions. These last 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Favorite cartoon, my guy. You still there? Oh, can you hear me? It's like on mute. Oh, unless I'm muted. Is I muted? Oh, shoot. If you can't hear, we might have to. Shoot. Let me see if it's not working. Shoot, we might have to stop there. Hey, we might have to stop here because I mean we got some good stuff, man. This was some good stuff. So at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play some outro music, and then we gonna end it like that. Oh, I thought I was gonna play some outro music. One second. We're gonna play some outro music real quick. One second. Hey yo, let me go ahead and play that Neezy since Neezy done pulled up on me. I'm gonna play that Neezy though, real quick. Since the homie pulled up on me. One, one moment, we're gonna play that real quick. And then we're gonna play some outro music and then that'll be it. Yo, this was a good interview, man. This was the first one. What it do, my guy, Antonio? What it do, my guy? You acting like you trying to get it. You acting like you trying to get on the interview. What's up? What's up? You trying to get on real quick? I'll put you on real quick. Hey, what's up? We can talk real quick before I go. Let me see. Ah. Oh, okay. I must be having some technical issues then. Dang. Oh, okay. Next time, hey, we gotta set something up, dog. This gonna be my little thing, bro. I want to start doing this for, you know what I'm saying? I want to start, doing this, man. Like, giving people the opportunity. Oh yeah, nah. You know how it is, man. You know how it was when we chopped it up, right? You already know how it is, when we chop it up, my guy. You already know. You know how it is. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just trying to get some outro music real quick, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. That means a lot. You know what I'm saying? It just means a lot, man. We trying to work, Definitely trying to work out here. I'm trying to get this little outro music going. One moment. This is summertime. Oh no, Summer Days. I'm sorry, Summer Days by Neezy. That's Neezy. Let's go. Oh, you can't hear nothing? Oh Lord. Well, I guess I gotta just go ahead and close it out. Dang. Appreciate you for letting me know, man. Dang.